Hello friend, it is lecture 14th. It is lecture 14 for the BSc SY students, semester 3rd, and paper is group 3, that is 7th paper. In lecture number 13th, we have discussed a point, and that is equivalence classes, and before that equivalence relation. I hope you understand it very well, what is meant by equivalence classes and equivalence relations. So students, this is very important concepts, that is group. What is meant by group? You doesn't consider that group is nothing but just some elements are there, like the if 4 or 5 books are there, then you couldn't say that the 4 or 5 books form a group of books. So group is a specially and algebraic structure. It is algebraic structure. So students, we directly start what is meant by group. Let G be a non-empty set. See here, G be non-empty set. So this word very important, non-empty set. Equipped with a binary operation. With a binary operation denoted by dot. Dot is a special binary operation. That is, this A dot B, or the more conveniently we just write AB. So here G is a non-empty set and dot is the binary operation, and then the A dot B, that means element A, binary operation dot, and element B. But it is not convenient to write frequently. So for our convention, we write it is just A dot B. So AB is meaning that there is a dot but no need to write it. Try to understand. Represent the element of the Z obtained by applying the said binary operation between the element A and B of Z taken in that order. So this is algebraic. Structure D dot B, and this is a group if the binary operation star satisfies the following postulate. You pause this video and write down this definition. This definition I have taken from our syllabus book as it is. So you can write this definition in your book for your revise purpose, for your revision. So this dot, that is binary operation, satisfies the following postulate. Which postulate satisfied by the operation dot? And that is, first is closure property. What is the closure property? So this AB, that means A and B both are element of Z. And after applying the binary operation, that is, we get AB. I say it is A dot B. No need to write dot. Dot is present there. It is the convention. So AB belongs to G. Now whatever the element A and B, there, after applying the binary operation, we get a new element, and that also belongs to Z. Next is the associativity. This is the second postulate. And what is that? So if for three elements ABC belongs to Z, these are three elements, ABC belongs to Z. So if we apply binary operation on A and B, and after on C, it is the same, like apply binary operation on firstly B and C, and after then E. So these things are same. That is associative law. Now third point is the existence of identity. Very, very important, existence of identity. Because if any non-empty group G, satisfy only these two operations, then that group is said to be semi-group. If two operations satisfy, then it is called as the semi-group. Now this is existence of identity. So existence of an identity means there exists an element E belongs to Z. So always in that set G, there exists an element G, E, such that, so E into any element of group Z, we get that element, or that element applying binary operation with E, again we get that element for all the E belongings to G. That means in set G, there is an element E such that we applying the binary operation with E for the any element of A, we get that element. So this is a third and very important postulate, that is existence of identity. And if this third property satisfied by the any set G, we said that set G is monoid set. Now we discuss the last property, and that element is called as the identity element. See here, identity element. That property name is existence of identity. Next is fourth point, and that is the existence of inverse. What is meant by the inverse? So each element of G, none element should be left there. So each element of the G possess inverse. For all the A belongs to G, there exists an element B belongs to Z, such that B into A is equal to E is equal to AB. It is denoted by B is equal to A inverse. That means for the every element G, there exists element B such that their product, I say here product, because in between A and B there is a binary operation dot, and I called that dot is the product for our convention, but it is not actual or usual product. I say it is just a product. So B dot E is equal to E, that is product of AB, B is equal to E is equal to product AB. I say it is product. Remember that. What is the difference between usual product and I am saying here product? So BA is equal to E is equal to AB. So this B element we indicate by B is equal to A inverse, and therefore A into A inverse is equal to E is equal to A inverse into A. So these conditions satisfy by the set G. And if these four conditions, which four conditions? First is closure property, second is associativity, third is existence of identity, and fourth is existence of inverse. If these four properties satisfied by any non-empty set, then that set non-empty set G with a binary operation dot is called group, and it is denoted by Z dot. Also, student, very important concept is that abelian group. What is meant by abelian group? A group is said to be abelian. So a group. So what is a group? Non-empty set G with the binary operation dot satisfy four postulate, then that a non-empty set G is said to be group. And what is meant by abelian group? So abelian group is already group is said to be abelian. Only abelian one word is there extra. And what is meant by abelian? If satisfy one more postulate, that is commutativity, that is fifth property, commutativity. A dot B is equal to B dot A for all the A B belongs to Z. So that is with respect to dot, with respect to that dot operation, if the AB is equal to BA, then we say that it is the abelian group. So student, I think you understand what is the group and what is the abelian group. We represent this G dot, it is called as group. Now some author, instead of this dot, some author use like this symbol, binary operation. Some author like this symbol, some author use this symbol, some author use this symbol, and so on. That means here we take G dot is as group, some author use G plus G dot G this that is the circle, then this G multiplication. But this multiplication is not usual multiplication. This is not 0 or this is not circle. This is not multiplication dot. This is not regular or usual addition. These all are just a symbol or just a binary operation. But in our syllabus book, we use only dot operation. We indicate the binary operation only by dot. So friend, this G dot is group if it satisfy fourth property. First, for all AB, A dot B must belongs to Z. Second property, for all ABC, take three element of the Z. A dot BC is equal to A B is equal to A B dot C, that is associative. Then third is identity, that means AE is equal to EA. For all A belongs to C, there exists. And fourth property is inverse, that means A into A inverse is equal to E, and A inverse into A. This is for all the A belongs to G, there exists A inverse such that satisfy this condition. Then this G dot is called as the group. And if this G dot is abelian, is an abelian group. So G dot is an abelian group. In that case, all these four property as it is, and just add fifth property, that is A dot B is equal to B dot A for all the AB belongings to C. So students, we discuss here what is meant by group. So definition of group is an important thing. It is very, very important. Those students are desire to mix their career in mathematics. So they have to clear this concept. What is meant by group? Because the group theory, and if we understand what is meant by group, then you should understand what is meant by ring. So ring theory paper is in 4th semester. If you have to understand ring theory paper, then it must be necessary that you have to learn group theory in very deeply. So student, today stop it here. In next lecture, we will discuss sum of group. This is only definition. We discuss some problems through which you can understand very well what is the group structure. So student, we stop it here. Thank you very much.